Hello boys, my name is Koyoshi, and as you can see, I am back with Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition for Nintendo Switch. This is my 100% playthrough, and we're once again going through the Twilight field map. This is where we left off the last time, and it's time to look for a solution as we go into this special level here. Seems we'll need quite a bit of stuff here, but first we need to use the Tear of Light to get rid of this Twilight realm. And then, oh, sorry, it's been a while, so I might be a bit slow, but I don't care really, as long as I get through it. And our Spinneroonie. I'm just gonna... Of course, we left off trying to get all of the other weapons that we haven't gotten yet on the Twilight field map, which is why I'm here. And thankfully, because of all my buffs, and Agatha is now 220 Ston, so although she still won't have the best AoE, she at least has a stands a chance against most of the enemies, so she should almost never die. I buffed her on purpose because I knew it would be really difficult to use her. Okay, so we have to look for a solution, but really the solution is to just, well, destroy other stuff. I guess what I meant to say is, I think the real solution is to just save the stranded allied forces, because that's a good solution, right? Yeah, saving the allied forces solves everything after all. Yeah. Okay, this guy's not dying now for a bit. I'm just going to ignore him. Let's see, okay, I can't go for the left. So I'm just gonna go to the next keep right away. I'm gonna go for the one on the right, since I'm already there, and since it has a strong troop there. See if we can use that to take someone out. Alright. Of course, you always have to be careful of your own troops. That's probably just another weakling captain. It seems like the weakling captains that aren't the social captains die first, and then after that, the other ones start dying. Oh good, this isn't sad. You know what, I'm gonna actually try doing the super combo on him. Okay, alright, so I have to press A, otherwise it just goes up top every time, which is a bit annoying. Okay, there's a Mad Endless stock attack, but thankfully it's nothing to be worried about, as they're not even going for our base, which is the big worry, usually, with that. I don't know if I am saving this guy or not, but I'm pretty sure that I'm close enough. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so just to make extra sure, we made sure to actually save Highly Captain, even though he might not have been the one that we needed to rescue. It's still better. Make sure he's on. Alright, now let's actually take a look at what we need to capture. I don't care what I have to capture right now, it's just as long as I capture what I need. Okay, so we need East Keep, which we skipped before. Eastern Room, which is all the... I think it's actually on top right here. Or at least the area where I am. Or at least close to it. And we need East Keep. But I'm gonna go up here and just stop this stock from firing. I don't even need to take this keep. I could just walk up and hit it and then just run. Let's do that and try to also take some of the captains out. Also known as the Red Boys. Oh wow, we're gonna take them out right before they advance too. That'd be bad if they tried to go for our troops, so gotta make sure they die. Okay, that's one way to take him out. Just slam a firefly right into him. Okay, that was not the right one. That was Western Room. We need the West Temple. This is the part where I always sort of struggle with going fast because I have to just be very quick, and also you have to deal with lots of stuff usually at this time. Oh, I still have the Cucco as well. I have no clue where he is, though. Maybe if I just take every single up and keep that are keep. Maybe if I just take every single keep that's in the area, maybe I will say it. Oh, see, he was all the way down at the bottom. Keep in mind, where they actually spawn is all up to RNG, so if they spawn really far away from you, you almost never can complete the objective, which is really annoying that they have that. And it just makes it unnecessarily more difficult because it doesn't matter how strong you are. Cucco's always managed to find a way to do a ton of damage. The only way you can really survive against him, speaking of which, there he comes, is to use stuff like this to attack them, or spam the crap out of your special attack, which is what I just did. It's about the only thing you can do, but because I'm 220, it shouldn't be too much of a problem, though it's still pretty annoying. Oh. Somehow I did not fall down after that. Usually they knock you down immediately after that. Okay, so this temple is all the way at the back. I don't care about you. Wait. Again, he's way farther away from where I am, so I do not need to outsay him right now. Okay, okay, we have 60 other troops, so we should be able to just go for the boss, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. We still have to get 2 treasures first before we can do that. Okay, so now the mid keep was open. It was not open before, and now it is. I will say I'm going through these magics a little bit quicker than I wanted to this time, probably because I'm still trying to figure out where I should use them. Alright. It doesn't help that the mana stock is still going around, probably because there was still something else. Also, it seems like sometimes they don't even indicate where the stock's gonna land, where the specific hit fade, the mana of the stock seed is gonna land at all. Have you noticed that? Sometimes they show you, sometimes they don't. It's so weird. Like, how was I supposed to avoid that? Okay. I think because I have, like, the knockback set up, I haven't been knocked back from them yet. The knockback's what's really annoying. Okay, one thing I can do that I keep on forgetting to do... Oh, that's right, I forgot. Material Master is auto-active. Okay, well that's one way to take it out. Just, I didn't know Extreme Crush was that powerful. Just completely take out the Cucco using Extreme Crush, not have to worry about Fade. Okay, we got everything and we have plenty of troops. So yeah, we definitely done that. I am still showing all the items, even though we don't necessarily need to get the food or fairies, which is why I'm not showing them, because at some point I might just go back and get them later. Because, like, I can't even get them into my inventory unless I have cleared enough maps to even unlock them. And even then, I don't want to do that yet, because I still have more skills to unlock faster. So I need to do that as well. Alright. So we got her level 4 weapon. Normal. Okay, alright, we got both of the main items that we wanted. Alright, now we have this one over here. I'm just going for whichever area has a weapon now. I initially avoided it simply because, well, we needed the tier to do it efficiently. But now we got that, so now we can do it. And this next one is for Zelda. Actually, I think that's still one of my weaker characters, but it should be fine. Hopefully. Alright. Oh, it's even finer than I thought. We don't have to use her at all, but just skip using her. I probably will actually do that too. That being said, I do have to send her to the East Room, so I need to remember to do that. Unless that's also pretty close. Alright, let's do Sheik again, and let's do Sia. I'm sorry if you're not seeing a lot of variety, because again, some characters are just way weaker than others, so if we want to do this as fast as possible, we just have to use the good characters, more or less. It's not like it changed anything, it's just Sheik and Zelda happen to be the best ones we have. Okay, East Room, surprisingly, is actually really close to where Zelda starts, so you know what, I could just run up and take that real quick. At least I think this is East Room. Yeah, it is. So we'll just take that, get it right out of the way, and then we'll have Sheik go ahead and kill whoever's on the bottom. I think that's like the fastest I've ever taken a key that requires a specific heart container with one specific player. It's just really convenient that we started right next to it. Alright. Carefully make sure not to... Now time for the big stuff. In which I just tried to kill all these enemies. Oh, and I also need to take out the various message, probably. Let's see. Okay, the remaining ones are probably on top. In fact, 2 of them are in Lakeside Keep. Okay, so they're both at the top, which is outside the Water Temple. Because I took a little while, I don't know if I'll have enough time to stop the barriers at first. I probably should just try to take them out as fast as possible. Just saying. Alright. I'm mostly just using the magic at this point for the KOs. I'm not sure if I mentioned this, by the way, before. I think I should mention it again. This area is so buggy in this version for some reason, and I'm not sure if this is also in the original version, but sometimes enemies just won't load. And I found I pretty much have to go further than what I think. Like, you think they would load a lot sooner, but for some reason they don't load at all. And it's just really weird. I have no clue why. Oh goodness, tons of troops just suddenly appeared. How about I destroy them all, because I still need 16-ish or so-ish troops. 1,600-ish or so troops. Well, let's take you out. Most of this is for materials, of course. Nice, we got a freebie. Don't have to use our magic. I'm gonna start trying to use my magic a bit later. Oh, I just realized the item is not double. It's It's another one of those 3DS has something different, but Switch also has something different. It's kind of weird. I don't know if there is anything special though, but I'm going to still break open the pots, see if I can find my... You know what I mean. Alright. I stopped at least a decent amount of troops, so hopefully we should be fine. Oh, I just realized, I think that Sesha's Bazaar all the way at the top. If he had actually gotten that off, there's probably no way I would have actually stopped to the barrier's creation there. But we stopped it just in the nick of time, and now we get to take out both Giriam and the you-know-who right behind there. I keep forgetting because I'm still used to like having to use Material Master on all of these because, well, if you use Material Master you get double materials, but I guess you just automatically get double materials from this area. It's so weird. Also, thanks for the free tap, Dorf. I wanted to use Extreme Crash sooner, but he gave me a attack that revealed his weak point very quickly. That's always nice. Remember back in the beginning of the game where we didn't have Extreme Crush, so we had to just wait on them to use all their attacks? Not anymore. There are still a couple of bullets we pretty much have to take down normally, Voga being one of the most annoying ones out of all of them. Thankfully he has an explainable weakness of his own if you're playing Link in particular, where you can just keep on slashing him until he blocks. Dodge to the right, and you can get him down that way usually every time. Alright. I will say though, infamously when playing this, doing this particular playthrough, it seems like OBS tends to lag out sometimes. So far when I've tried that in the other games, I've hardly had any problems, so I don't know what's up with this game, but something must be up. Okay, so we only have 3 more weapons to get here before we're done with all that, so let's just go in and defeat the Darknut forces. There is nothing to do here, so we could just speedrun this. Though I'm kind of a bit worried what to do, so I might still take out some captains, at least the ones that get in my way, of course, and, otherwise, let's just put the main trio together. The only reason why I'm saying this as a mixed trio is because these are simply the characters which were my first to actually have, level 4 weapons. So since these were like characters who got their first level 4 plus weapons, I use them more just because they're useful. I will say getting the Linko one was probably most useful. Okay, so we have to capture the thing down at the bottom. So I kind of went to the wrong key, but whatever, I'll just skip it, I guess. That's fine. Oh great, it's this one again. This one tends to be really bad if you don't know what you're doing. Thankfully, this time around, this special effect seems to not be quite as bad. So as long as you just keep on taking out troops really quick, it's not too bad. So we pretty much just have to kill tons of troops here. The reason why I said I don't like this one, or I think this one is bad, is because, well, I had an infamous thing happen where it caused me to pretty much lose missions multiple times, particularly the last mission of the first map of the game, on the Wii U version, of course, because that was in the same version where when keeps get taken by opponents that you own, you will always lose a bunch of strength by doing that. I guess more specifically, it's your allies will fall very quickly. So then having your morale fall on top of also having your morale fall if you lose keeps, that just makes them fall really, really, really fast, and it's super annoying to deal with. So the only way to reasonably deal with this is, the way I found out, is you basically just have to kill 1,000 troops as fast as you possibly can. And the sooner you do so, the better off your aim will be, because once you get enough troops down, they'll start buffing themselves, and eventually they'll become buffed, and then they'll become much harder for opponents to take down your troops. So that's always nice. Okay, I'm gonna change to her because I don't know if I need to get more troops. At the very least, I'll do one explosion just to check and make sure. I guess I'll just, yeah, let's just kill them really quickly. Make sure our commander is fine. See, look, he's still weakened. So if somebody were to attack him right now, he could take a lot of damage. Okay, now he's boosted. Okay, now I can only use Extreme Crush once, but that's fine. I only need one Extreme Crush to beat him. Usually. Let's see the aim of it. I'll just hit him once the normal way and then use Extreme Crush after that. Alright, okay, good. So they have now fully improved their morale. Figuring out how to do that fast, though, could be kind of difficult sometimes. But again, the sooner you do it, the easier the mission will be. The reason why it was particularly dangerous on that hour mission, because like I said, that was in a mission where their troops could get a morale boost, and in a mission where your troops could be debuffed further. So those somehow stack, at least. I'm not sure if they stack in all versions, but they definitely stack in the Wii U version, which means they will always take out your commander very quickly if you let that happen. So it's annoying to the point where I basically had to kill like every single captain and almost every single main force there. Even the any Baldwins, like the guy Baldwins or whatever. Those guys that present themselves as weak captains, but are a little bit stronger than the weak troops. They also do quite a bit of damage to keeps. Because when you give them debuffs on your keeps already, that makes them even easier to get killed, so... Well, it makes them easier for those enemies to take out your keeps, so that's what makes it so annoying. And it's what makes those captains especially dangerous. Alright. Anyway, we need to get Zant's scimitars here. Unfortunately, he has to do it by himself. This is the one that I was hoping that we could do stuff. Both of the items are in the southwest, the western part of the map. But doesn't seem like that'll matter because we have two big toughies to kill first. Oh, it's this one. Powerful enemy forces are preparing to advance. Okay. Alright. I'll start by taking out the link here. And then we're going to do other stuff after that. Okay, good. Just quickly take out this captain as well. And then I'll take the keep so that our commander can bomb the enemy troops. Of course, remember that one other mission we had to do on Twilight Field that was similar to this, but it had us go to that one keep on the top of the map, also known as Bridge Keep. Yeah, that was kind of a bit annoying. In that case, it was faster to just straight up take out the enemy captain immediately, even though it was more difficult. It still ended up working better than what we would have gotten otherwise. By the way, in these missions, you usually don't have to worry too much about troops. Okay, I can just go in here, very quickly hit a keep that has the food in it, and then go straight there, and okay, now we can use the actual magic circle. It's good that I got it active as fast as possible. It was really good. If one of those messengers spawned in the way of this, I might be able to take him out with it. Okay, no, I didn't kill him, but I did kill all the other stuff. We must overcome as one. Well, you can't be one with your army, Zelda, if all the rest of your troops are already dead. Get it? Okay, now we need to... I didn't see... Did I already get the West Keep? No, this is West Cannon Keep. But while we're here, let's take out this messenger so he doesn't do stuff. Oh, he just left. Oh, okay, that's because he reached the area. Just barely missed taking him out there. It's just a bit annoying, but oh well. I just here for the chest, and then we'll go and take out that last commander on the right. Oh, what am I talking about? Captain. And then we'll go for the commander at the top. At least that's the way it's technical. The game considers these bar enemies captains, and then the commander is the leader, of course. Alright. I don't really care about the messengers, though, let's be fair. We're gonna take this out long before they even get to do anything anyways. Alright, well, since we don't have anything else to get, those other items were the only thing we had to get, we can go straight to that commander and finish it off. I will say, having a guide really boosts our ability to go fast just because we don't have to manually look through each keep that has a chest in it. And helps that we find the exact one that has the chest. So this is another one where you probably want to take her out with a Shade Crush, because if you don't do that, she has some really fast attacks. Okay, so it is pretty straightforward with Extreme Crush. Alright. Okay, yeah, we more than got enough troops for this one. Alright. Okay. I think we'll actually be done long before we're even finished this off, so I might be able to go into my next part of the playthrough, which will be pretty interesting, nonetheless. Alright, yeah, there's gold there. We're fine. Alright, let's see. We have one more at the bottom, so we're gonna do that next. Alright. I don't know what else to do because, well, I don't want to take out the boss yet. Because that would just potentially mess things up. I tend to usually save the boss as the last thing I do on a map. Just to make it easier, but... who cares? Okay, let's see. We have a Strun's Shackle we could potentially use. Okay, this is a 2-person Val, so that means I might still have to use Minna. Well, I will have to use her to get some heart, but after that, I don't know. Let's put her with Sia, I guess. Didn't get to use Sia the last couple missions, so let's use her now. Alright. Let's keep going. What is this? Watch out for traps on the battlefield. What does that mean? Does that mean there's gonna be keeps where if we go into them, we'll get trapped inside? Oh, well, first we have, let's see, we have to go to Northfield Keep, which is more near the... and not near here, but I think while we're here, we're going to take out Zat. Zat, again, trying to use Ganondorf's swords to his advantage. Okay, one of them's actually really close to one of our other areas, so you know what? I'm gonna start using Zia right now. We're pretty close to where our keep is. We need to make sure that it doesn't fall. Alright. Alright. Quickly take that out. Skip this one and go up top. Link's kinda just chilling in this corner, waiting for some action, I guess. Right, Midna's still up there taking on some other troops. Let's help her out a bit by taking out all these troops over here. Then send her to Northfield Keep. Oh. No, not that one. Yeah, Northfield Keep. Alright. Okay, he's going that way. Okay, the rest of the items are in the other areas that we don't need. Or I guess, well, actually they're all pretty close together. Except one's at the bottom of the map, and the other is on the east side. So that's where we have to go. I figure I'll just spawn that chest right there. I'll wait until like I get the keeps down though to switch to Midna. I'll start by going through that. Let's see here. Which one is the pot? Southfield Keep. So we don't need to take this one that has the barrier next to it, which is actually pretty good that we don't have to take it because it would deal us a lot of damage or otherwise have us find some other way around it. Oh! Okay, that was close. Almost got hit by that. Alright, got a free hit on her because of that though. I will say it is very important to make sure you are taking these competitors out. That was a bit of a late attack, but I figure we still have to get this, so we'll just get it now. While Agatha does her trolley attack, and then we'll take her out. Why not? I guess this is better late than never. I will say, whenever they do that special attack, it's a little bit annoying since the only way to have them break out of it is to just make sure that you switch characters. I actually didn't know you could do that until I saw the world record speedrun of 100% for this game do that. And it kind of blew my mind the first time I saw it because I was like, I thought this was just an annoying time loss for the longest time. Okay, so let's see here. We got Eastfield Keep, which means we probably definitely got the chest, otherwise a chest icon would have been there. We definitely got the other item, and I see... Oh, Midna has been trapped. Okay, so I guess that's what they're talking about. They have periodic rooms where they'll periodically trap themselves and stuff. What am I doing? I need to do this. that's one way to, that's one way to trigger a weak point smash there, I guess. Alright. Alright, Chico's our commander, okay. Nice. Alright. And there we go. Alright. Okay, easy A rank. Okay, we definitely got that in the ever item. And we definitely got the heart container. I will say that I actually kind of timed that weak point break or whatever, where I skipped oh wait, I just realized there's 3 more levels. There's like 1 more weapon to get after this. Okay. Oh, time for this again. And a bomb as well. On the lone boulder. Alright. Well, well, since this forces us to use a Hank, let's just use him throughout the entire level, since we don't get to use him much. Of course, I've been trying to avoid using him, mostly just to get him to... just so that we save the experience for when he needs to get one of his weapons, where he has to be in the battle. That's when I usually use him. But now we have to use them, may as well use them as much as possible, though. It'd probably be more optimal to use one of the other characters, just so they'll get experience, so I don't know. I think I'll just split it up a bit. Okay, so we have the Hylian Sword for Link. The Hylian Sword level 4 for Link, that is. And he has to go to the East Garden, that's like, which means it is the Temple of Souls area. How about I start by taking all the other keeps down first? Again, since I have Link, I may as well make the most use of him. Since he is pretty strong at this point, I can probably take out most of these enemies very quickly anyway. But we have a King Baldwin that I don't really care about. I guess to make sure that things are in tech, I could just send Sheik to Southwest Keep to guard that, while I take out the remaining keeps. Oh, I cannot open this for some reason. I was about to say, could I actually open this? That would be nice. Let's see, there's one commander over here, a Dark Rudo. Let's take that out. Oh. Okay. Alright. One more keep to take and then we'll change characters. Just keep being down here. Of course, I didn't mention that I was going to use them for the entire battle. I just mentioned I needed to use them for other stuff. Okay, that's convenient, because we also... the one we happened to took also happened to be East Garden, which is nice. Alright, now let's take out King Baldwin, just so he doesn't do stupid stuff. He's actually pretty close to our commander right now, so probably should make sure that he dies, right? Okay. Alright. Took out all those captains there. And he's, allied with us now. So we don't have to worry about him anymore. I don't know what to do if that keep gets put with a barrier. I'll probably just capture it like all the other keeps. How about that? Okay, this is the one that has the paw, right? Make sure we get that. Oh, we get Sia versus Sia again because Sia happens to be our closest character, so I thought I would use her for this last fight, and she also happens to be the boss. My back is... Oh, it could use a good stretch. Okay, really? I think you just want to take the chill of us like you always try to do. Alright. Away. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take her out normally. You can still take her out pretty quickly if you just do nothing but sell your Pablo 2 on her. Alright, there we go. I didn't see actually if I got enough troops or not, but I fought Team Baldwin, which had a lot of troops nearby, so that probably was a lot, right? Okay, yeah, we got the ending. I just wanted to make sure. Sometimes, I've missed a couple of these before. It is a bit annoying whenever I do. Okay. Well, since I still have one more weapon to get, that means we'll have just enough time to collect it before the end of the episode. I'm sorry if this route is a bit awkward. It's mostly just because, well, I wanted to get this done before anything else, really. And also so I could use the true Master Sword on some levels a bit later. Because I want to have that, oh, I just realized we need to do 3 levels in a row. Let's see. Well, I have to do all these at some point. Let's just get max this. Max this. Max this. Just so I don't have to worry about that, and then... Alright, I have to get a torch. Torch. Okay. Challenge Protect the Bomb Chew should be pretty straightforward, except we can only use, 2 of the weaker characters. I'm not saying Midna's not strong, it's just he's not as strong as some of the other characters. At least normal Midna is. So, yeah, this might actually be a bit more difficult. But, again, it's really just kill the enemy captains, and once you kill all the captains, the Bomb Chew will be perfectly safe. I think I need to go up here, though, first. Alright. So this, in case I hadn't already mentioned, this level or mission is basically kill all of the enemy captains, and I noticed that they made it a bit more interesting in the later levels, which you might have already seen before, where sometimes giant bosses will sometimes spawn out of the middle of nowhere, and that's where things get really interesting. I will say, when we did have to deal with that mission, that one was actually reasonably difficult, whereas every other one before that was pretty easy for the most part. Just take out all the captains, and then once they're all dead... Oh, there's one down below, but that's fine. He won't be alive for long, right? We'll take him out. Make sure he doesn't get anything done. Alright. The only thing I can really do to not waste too much time is to maybe use like stuff that doesn't have lag, and otherwise just take out as many troops as I can. I like how they increase their movement speed. I guess one thing I could do is just purposely sit in the enemy keep once I run out of troops. Whatever, I'll just... Since I have to wait, getting this text for defeat probabilities doesn't really matter, and it seems like whatever stuff. I feel like the thing that I feel like people need to do more. Alright. But the only thing I can't really do, other than doing other stuff, is to just attack other stuff. Okay, I guess that's one thing you could do. I guess one thing I could do as well is just use the time to show off some combos. That move that you just saw there is mid the strut attack. It's usually only intended for captains, of course, but... Yeah, it has another use, and it automatically gives you, it increases the power of your cells by a little bit, which is indicated by that Twilight bar up top. Alright. Now when we activate another warp portal to an area we already unlocked stuff to, so that doesn't really make a big deal at all, but is what it is. Okay. Time to team up and defeat the enemy forces as Giriam. Alright. Need to figure out if this is their stuff. Okay, alright. And our last one seems to be a Tingle Mission. I'm just making sure. Yeah, okay, set up. Well, thankfully both of our items in the next one are hidden in the same keep, which is always nice. Since I don't really need lots of specific materials as much, I'm just gonna take whoever's closer, happens to be closer to me, and spawn and take out someone by just literally going to where they spawn, which one captain should spawn here, and then just take out whoever it is. You can tell I'm very bored when that happens. Even though I probably might need some Zamp materials. Oh wait, he's the one who fled, right, okay, so then I made a good choice choosing Phi anyways. Right, because I've gotten so many materials from the Cuckoo's Fury and Gal's Fury, and the Pope we get to take out as Link too. I think I've mentioned this before, Link has the most required materials out of any character in the entire game, so whenever we see him as a potential enemy, we may as well take him out, because, well, you're gonna need a lot of those materials later anyways. Although I did get a bunch, I probably still need quite a bit more. So, take him out. And just like before, I can probably just go straight to where the next enemy is, which is on the top. We got the extra text bar, so slice a few ads. And yes, it is random whether or not you even get that or not. It's faster to have it not appear. Oh, darn it. The magic just ran out right as I did stuff. It should still be close enough to where I can still kill them. Okay, that actually did more damage than I expected. Other than basic attacks, most of Giriam's main stuff doesn't really do damage. It really starts doing stuff when you start using his ability. Of course, we don't need it in this scenario since it's a pretty easy mission otherwise. It's nice. Of course, what I mean by that is this command where you make him lock onto an enemy, and then using a special will cause an extra attack to be dealt against them. Oh, I can't even see where Zat ended up in all this madness. Okay, I just wasted 2 of the extreme crushes because it was not on the right side of the area. So I'm just gonna take him out normally. Alright, we're done. Yeah, just as I thought, we're gonna have just enough time to do all these missions and be done with this map for now. At least getting all the weapons in terms of done. Are we? And also, we get to use Tingle next. The character that basically has the best AoE in the entire game, or at least the largest AoE. It is by far his best way of doing damage anyway, so hopefully it shouldn't be too hard. Alright, and now we continue on. Okay. Final battle. Oh, I didn't get on it. Alright, final battle. Time to defeat the Beast of the Palace. Alright. Sorry if I'm telling you a bit weird, but sometimes it's really hard to speak properly. It is what it is, though. Okay, we also need a boss key since this is a thing. And it's on the other side of the map, which is a bit annoying, unless we start there. Actually, wait, no. They're both around the similar spots. Alright. Forget. What do we have to do here in terms of missions? Oh, this one again. Powerful enemy forces are preparing to advance. Alright. Well, before we do anything, let's take out this Impa here. By the way, you can use your Cobble to Tingle to immediately get a weak point break. I'm kind of surprised I didn't do that sooner. Oh, I just realized you can cancel your attacks before they happen sometimes. Alright. Okay, these enemies are closer to our commander, which is Lana, so we're gonna make sure that they get taken out first. Where'd he go? There he is. Now we take out the remaining big enemy forces by going over to where the thing is. Alright. I will say on these missions where you have to use the magic circle to destroy a bunch of tubes, it makes getting the enemy goal way easier than how hard it would be normally otherwise. I'm just just gonna take out both of these guys so they don't do anything. And, oh, nearly got caught by that as I was coming down. That takes care of all the captains. Took care of all the captains. Oh, I just realized entrance is more further down. Well, this is a bit of a waste. Well, at the very least, let's take out the summoners so we don't have to deal with the stupid Cuccos anymore. Because that's really annoying. Oh, that is technically North Entrance Keep. Or, no, wait, no. That was just blinking before. Some enemies coming down to the right. Let's try to intercept them. Where'd he go? Make sure to take these guys out just so I can get bounding their materials, but to also stop them from attacking my commander. Alright. Alright. Now I just need to take these two keeps, so I'll be fine. By the way, I'm pretty sure this game does have a lot of walkthroughs, though most of it only goes for the Legend mode, which is the game's storyline mode and what most people show. So doing 100% is kind of a bit different because you have to do all the maps as well, and there are some people that have at least shown all the maps, but other than this rare person I found out and this other streamer, I don't really know many other people have actually 100% the game. I'm pretty sure people have done it quite a bit on the Wii U, but this one, not so much. Basically what I'm trying to say, it's fair to see someone is actually 100% of this game, because it takes a really long time to do, since you technically have to level up all the characters to max 2, or I guess you could skip it, but leveling up the characters to max it just makes it way easier. I will say probably it's not really required for 100%, but if the game considers it part of percentage, then I will do it anyway. Alright. Oh wow, I used that right as he did his special attack, but it wasn't even needed. Now we get to take out Big Boy Imprisoned. This is always a fun one, not really. He's probably the most annoying boss to take out just because he has tons of health. And also usually does tons of damage if he is strong. Okay, alright, no, Sorry, I can never seem to get them in one cycle with most characters, unless of course I know the proper strat for this. Because we only have one character, we can't skip the frozen slot animation where he does this. And of course his slide, so we have to more or less take him out the entire way. Which involves a lot of waiting. By the way, the reason why I'm not using Extreme Cross is because it simply does not work on the Imprison most of the time. Because he has to already be up, and you also have to be sure not to deal with having a specific array, otherwise he could just destroy you. Okay. And there we go. We got the last weapon in this map, at least. That leaves only one more ramp to get all the weapons and we should be fine now for getting the Master Sword fully powered up. Of course, when we do get that, that means we'll technically have to power it up as well, but thankfully I have a fast strategy to get that done in a matter of minutes, which I will show off. Because why not? Of course, normally you want to just use the Master Sword over time to then have it slowly upgrade as you go along. That's how you're intended to usually use the Master Sword. But they have a fast way to get it unlocked pretty quickly. That usually doesn't take much time. It'll get it done in less than 30 minutes, which is big, considering it's intended to take a lot longer than that usually. Oh, we got a new item we've never gotten before, at least in terms of food. Alright. Well, that done. I hope you guys enjoyed. We like you enjoyed. Can't wait to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll find the remaining weapons we happen to not have. I'll see you guys later. Until then, peace.